Well, if you saw my title, you're probably confused. But there's two movies off the top of my brain I can reference. I just realized I have on two pair of pants. No wonder I'm so hot. Um, the Rocky movie, the remake, with his son in it, where he's talking to him about quitters do that and that ain't you. It's not about how hard you can get hit, but how many hits you can take and keep moving forward. And then there's Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, where he asks Master Wayne, Alfred asks Master Wayne, why do we fall, Master Bruce? And it's to pull ourselves back up. So we learn how to pull ourselves back up. Hold on a second. Rest in peace to Heath Ledger, by the way, and to Kevin Conroy, and to Adam West. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Oh, Heath Ledger. I was looking for Heath. He's in there. No wonder I couldn't see him because he was in the beginning of the book. And I want to make one distinction here in just a second. I want to be very clear about something. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Then I also want to make another distinction. He says, why do we fall, Master Bruce? And he says, to learn how to pick ourselves back up again. So if I were to ask you, what is, for example, if you know Batman, if you're a diehard Batman fan, well, I'm a diehard DC fan, but a Batman fan, number one. Uh, but if you know in the comics how Bane breaks Batman's back in the comic, that's what happens here. So, do you think that uh, when you're at your full strength and you haven't suffered a loss, do you think that you're at your best then, or would you say you're at your best once you lose and come back and win? Because the world says, oh, well, you lost, you're a loser. You have a loss on your record. You suck. No one's ever going to forget that loss. Well, that's why there's multiple rounds in boxing. In any fight, there's multiple rounds, there's multiple quarters, right? So, and they say history is written by the victors. Nah. History is written by the losers that become winners. But in order to become a winner, you got to know how to lose first. You ask any state or any high school wrestling coach, any high school football coach, any high school basketball coach, tennis coach, you ask them what they do and they don't tolerate, and I promise you, without needing to meet none of these people face to face, 100% across the board without question, the number one thing they're going to say is to have sportsmanship and learn how to take a loss with grace, to preserve the integrity of the sport, which in effect is the same thing as loving thy neighbor. Basically, that's what Jesus says. It's the same exact thing, essentially. Uh, just don't be mean about it. Understand that you're going to win and you're going to lose. They're going to win, they're going to lose. Um, and if you fight long enough, you will, um, you will lose. You will win. And this really right here, if you watch me play Mortal Kombat, I don't think y'all can hear the people talking to me if I'm talking to them, but I'll pull everybody's whole card. The men, I'm not talking about the women. I've only played with two women on there, and I made them both quit. But it's majority guys. But I pulled a whole card because they're not understanding this concept right here. It's about the integrity. It's about sportsmanship. It's about learning how to take a loss. I'll trash talk being joking all day, every day, but like if your tone changes to like real men, like we want to come to blows in real life, well, you're a keyboard warrior. I don't do that type of stuff. I'm a grown man. And not to get too off topic, but you gotta see. Look at that. Look, see, look. This is the world working, y'all. Shout out to them two dudes, them two brothers. They be doing their thing. Hold on a second. As soon as I said, "Don't cry and be a man," learn how to take a loss. Look who just popped up. Shout out to QF, by the way. Go follow him. Look who just popped up as soon as I said take a loss. Can't take a loss. Anyways, so for an example, Michael Jordan got cut, the basketball player for Chicago Bulls, won 6 championships in the NBA. Y'all got to remember that a lot of people, there's billions of people in the world, and there's a lot of people that don't know what the hell you're talking about. So please be specific. If you're trying to give historical data, or if you're trying to make a video like this, please be specific and explain to other people that don't know what you know. Like when it comes to movies, like I dated one chick that didn't like watch hardly any movies, even like the major ones. She didn't know nothing about, and I was like, but anyways, I'm a movie historian. I'm a historian of everything, really. I know everything about everything to some degree, and I know a lot of things about everything, and then some things I know everything about everything, like Batman's history. I know all that. That's why I just said Adam West and Kevin Conroy and all that. Uh, and the Joker's design comes from that one dude back in the day. It's a movie called The Laughing Man, I believe. It's a 1900s silent film, and the guy just smiles the whole time, and that's where the inspiration for the Joker comes. So when I say things like that, and even if one person knows what I'm talking about, they ain't got to look it up. You know that I know what I'm talking about when I say that I know a lot about a lot. But anyway, but Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Said he was garbage. He would never be a good player. Um, and if you don't know, the only person Mike couldn't beat when he was younger was his older brother. And if you have an older brother, I do. He's gone now, but I'm the oldest brother now. Me and my other brother were like months apart. I was born March, he's born October, but we're both the same age, just months apart. But if you have an older sibling, then you already know that it's just like that kryptonite curse from your sibling rivalry. Like you just can't get past them. So 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 up until the point that Mike was winning, right? He was winning, right? So if you're a winner all your life, what do you think? You think winning, all you gotta do is keep winning, you're gonna get better. No, no, you don't get better from winning. Winning is a byproduct of your hard work, but winning doesn't make you better. It doesn't teach you your mistakes until you find somebody, you come across a coach or a player or a team or whatever that forces you to evolve your game and to adapt and to fix the chinks in your armor. Kinks or chinks? The armor chinked? Chink, chink. Yeah, like clink or chink in the armor. I can't remember. I don't know the right terminology. I'm not a blacksmith. But I think it's like you find a chink in the armor and then it breaks apart and then you take the person out and like when they wore those suits, the metal suits or whatever. Um, but a gap in the armor, whatever you want to call it. So, um, just like the Karate Kid, same thing like with that, you know. Uh, so once that happened, Mike reevaluated himself, and then he refined his stuff, and he, got stronger, got better, adapted. Whatever reasons he cut him for is what I mean is what he improved, and then he went on to become the greatest basketball player of all time, respectfully. Anyways, that's a joke. If you know, you know. So if the greatest basketball player of all time told that he told that because he lost, he sucks and he got cut from the team. If winning, if the only thing that matters is winning, but yet the greatest basketball player of all time lost multiple times in high school, got cut, and then ironically came out to be the best basketball player of all time. Well, what builds more character in life? Winning or losing? Losing. What brings you closer to God? When you just have everything you want and you don't have a care in the world and everything is great? Or when your mom dies? Or when you lose your cat or your dog? Or when your mom gets cancer? My mom had cancer. Or when you get Crohn's disease? I have Crohn's disease. When you almost die in a wreck? I almost died in a wreck. When you have a brain disease? I have a brain disease. You see what I mean? Now, those are all factual things I'm saying. But my point is that I didn't ever realize this. The only thing that winning really means is it makes you feel good. It pumps up your ego, your adrenaline, the admiration, the pride. Winning is basically daggone near the sin of pride. I'm trying to think of Vegeta and Goku. Now, Vegeta's my boy, but I don't really think Vegeta really flexes too much when he wins because he understands, he knows what it's like to lose so much. So I really kind of feel like Vegeta's more gracious in wins than Goku is. Goku kind of seems, yeah, I mean, Goku kind of seems more like Michael Jordanish to me, and I would say Vegeta's probably like Tim Duncan because I'm a Spurs fan. Yeah, I would say that's pretty a pretty fair summation. Um, Timmy's not overly confident, not underly confident, but knows he can get the job done um, when things line up. The talent and everything is undeniable. It's just sometimes you come up a little bit short, but when he does win, it's not like he's throwing it in your face because he never has. He just says the most Timmy's ever said in his whole career is when we lost to the Heat, and then the next year we made it back. I think we beat the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals in 2014, and he said, "Yeah, we're glad that it's them. We'll get it done this time." That's the most trash talk Timmy's ever done, and that was trash talk for Timmy. So the devil is so deceptive because all people tell you is about winning, like, oh, get the promotion and get the girl and get a degree. But y'all see, my fellow Americans, bro, they gonna kill my ass. Y'all think I'm dead ass serious? They gonna come and get me. Oh well, I'll be all right. Y'all take care of my. Hey, look, that's Harley Quinn right there. Let me show you Joker. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm not joking. I'll die for the Lord. I ain't worried about that. I'm just worried about my cats. Hi, baby. There's Joker. There's Joker. Hi, baby. Oh, boy. Hi, baby. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm being dead serious, y'all. The devil does not like people like me because I don't have no ulterior motives. I'm just representing for Jesus. That's why I make these videos. I have a GoFundMe and other stuff like that for my health stuff and all that. But outside of that, I don't go and like try to do all this extracurricular things to get money or whatever. If people help me, that's God bless them. But I do what I do for the Lord. But in all seriousness, when you speak simple and it makes sense, that's what God does. The devil wants to make it seem like you got to do all this trigonometry and all this undergraduate, overgraduate, Sigma Delta Ida sorority something something equation to find out that 1 + 1 is 2 when Jesus has been telling you 1 + 1 is 2 the whole time, from like grade school, from simple math. You know, when you find Jesus, you find out that the Bible is like simple math. 1 + 1 is 2. You see what I mean? But the devil wants to make it seem like you got to do some 100 uh, section thing to find out that 1 + 1 is 2. You see what I mean? You got to like multiply, divide, subtract, a fraction, a decimal, get a calculator, go get on a chalkboard, ask your first grade teacher, your second grade teacher, go to the future and ask your college teacher, then go back to the future and ask your great granddaddy to get the same answer. Don't y'all get it, man? School is a literal waste of time. You're gonna spend all your time doing all the math problems in the world, know all the math problems in the world, and then you die, and can't not none of them math problems keep you from dying. I'm just saying, just think about it. Like, just think about it simply. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too much longer. But the point about it is that the Lord just hit me with this, like just now, that all you hear about is winning, and all you hear about is save your money, and all you hear about is just, get K-Swiss, and then get Nike, and then get Reebok, and then get Gucci, and then get Prada. And then Hermes only makes bags, but they got some $50,000 shoes coming out. And if you get that, you get the best wife ever, or the best husband ever. So go on and get that, and all you do is win, and all you do is keep winning. Only thing you need to be a winner is to be saved by Jesus Christ. That's the only thing you need to do to be a winner. That's all you got to do. And once you are saved by the Lord, and you're born again, and you're repentant, and you're saved, once your name is written in the book of life, anything else that God does for you after that is a pure blessing. And so I'm always happy all the time because, and I always say this, whatever little thing that happens, no matter how minor it might be, like a positive thing, I'm just grateful for that God did that for me when He didn't have to do that. You see what I mean? So I just want y'all to think about that, man. Y'all want to ask anybody that's ever done a lot of time or taken care of, like their mom had cancer like mine or whatever. Ask anybody that's ever been through really terrible things, and I promise you, they're going to let you know that taking all that loss has built them up who they are, and they were able to pick themselves up and come back stronger because of the loss, not because of the wins. Your losses in life are much more important than your wins. And the wins that you get are a byproduct of the losses when you recover from them. I hope that makes sense. You might have to listen to this a couple times over. But basically, when you win until you lose, and then when you lose, you crash and burn. And then the idea is, the hope is that you have the resolve on your own to get back up and to come back and win. And it's called redeeming yourself. And whenever you're not strong enough, just call on the name of the Lord and you shall be saved. All right, y'all.